Welcome to the Hickinbotham Vineyard, and as you can see, it's one of the most beautiful locations in not only McLaren Vale but really in the whole of Australia. And we're standing here right up the top of the vineyard, and just to show you how different this is to really the rest of McLaren Vale, and you can see the contoured sites. There's I think in excess of 100 different blocks out in this vineyard, so really from a winemaking point of view it's like a fun park. Standing here with Peter Fraser, who's the chief winemaker for the Jackson family's Australian estates, and that is of course the Yangara estate, and now this brand new, although historically significant, mature Hickinbotham Vineyard. Peter, could you just describe very layman-like the differences or the personalities between the two different estates?
Yangara's got that sandy, rolling hills, still has the elevation. Hickinbotham has that steepness, really extreme hillside on the edge of the Onkaparinga River. Yangara's making those really pretty, fragrant wines. Clarendon has that really robust, rich, powerful Cabernet and Shiraz.
Well, the Jackson family have only had this vineyard for a little while, and it seems that they've quickly worked out where the special spots are, and as you can see here. And I'm talking quietly because it's just the most beautiful, tranquil location. They've brought us down to the Onkaparinga River, which flows through the bottom of the property and heads on down to a gorge just behind me. And yeah, it's a very special part of what what clearly is an amazing vineyard. Well, standing here in the vineyard, literally in the vineyard right now, with Katie Jackson. Katie, hello.
Hi.
And Sean Kaziwara. Hi, Sean.
Hi.
Now, these two guys did harvest in Australia. When was it? 2010?
2010. Right.
All right. Just tell us, between the three of us and everyone that's watching, what did you think of Australia and harvest? How was it?
Well, we got there a week into harvest, so we were immediately slammed. You know, we had to hop on some of the punch down machines and just get going. But what I found great was the vineyards. Their old vine Grenache and some Shiraz vineyards that I had never worked with before, and seeing how that wine was made and to be a part of it was definitely a great experience.
Yeah, it was just so exhilarating to be able to be a part of harvest that year and see how it's all done.
Well, now you've added this little, well, not so little, but this amazing piece of Australia into your collection of great estates. That must make you happy to have a little piece of that experience to call your own now.
Absolutely, yeah. We love this property. It's so incredible to be here and to be able to see how much potential it has. And we're really looking forward to the wines that are going to come off of this property, because we know they're going to be phenomenal. So
well, it's got the pedigree, definitely.
Yeah, I think for us, this vineyard site has a much different soil compared to Yangara, and just different type of plantings. You got Cabernet Sauvignon here, as well as the Shiraz. So coming up with its own identity is going to be fascinating, I think, for the future. Just in terms of putting in the money to make these vineyards better, to make the brand better, and to continue that legacy that the Hickinbothams provided for us. I think will be a incredible journey.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice one. Gillian, tell me, these wines we know in Australia are special wines coming from these two estates, from Yangara and also from this historical Hickinbotham Vineyard. But how do you think these sorts of wines, from the American point of view, how are they going to see them?
Well, I think as in our organization, we're particularly attracted to wines that have that tension, the definition, the cut, as it were. What we find in Peter's wines over at Yangara is this elevated perfume, the high tone notes that really kind of strike deep into your heart, and then also this extraordinary equilibrium, and so that's what we're really looking for, and we haven't always seen that from Australian wines, at least the wines that reach our shores, and I think that's one of the things that we need to do is get more Aussie wine on our shores.
We keep a few good ones for ourselves sometimes. Philip, tell us a bit about the soil up here, because driving up here today with Peter, he was very excited about some very ancient soils up here in the Hickinbotham Vineyard.
Yeah, these are the last sort of unplanted bits of the very old siltstones and sandstones that go back like 600 million years. They're older than a multicellular life. And most of this old ground, which I believe grows the best fruit, is now covered with housing in McLaren Vale, all the northern half of it. It used to be all this sort of thing, and so this is a really precious grasp to like pre-war viticulture as far as the flavours those old rocks will give. They're much older than what's in the Vale.
The Jackson family are kind of very much into their mountain Cabernets, and I'm here with a man mountain. This is Hugh Reimers, who is he's actually an old Barossa boy and is now Chief Operating Officer for the Jackson family, so oversees all the production, viticulture, winemaking all across the world. Now, talk about a unique position. You've come from South Australia, where we are now. Jackson family just acquired this amazing property. What does that mean to you? Because you see it in a very special way that very few people will.
Yeah, I think this for us is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Great estates, iconic vineyards like this only become available every now and again. So for us, it's a chance to get in and buy this vineyard and really see what we can make from it over the next 50 years.
Well, there you have it. Great dirt, mature vineyard, state-of-the-art winery over the hill at Yangara, and a beautiful location, incredible terroir, and a family that's really determined to turn this into one of the great enduring vineyards of the world.